Thank you for convening this hearing as we explore the role of extended producer responsibility. I think it's helpful to remind ourselves that it's just one aspect of the circular economy for plastic. These policies should obviously work in tandem with other areas like recycling infrastructure investments, which we've talked about, improved data collection, because that can help inform future decisions in policymaking, and any other strategies that would leverage public-private partnerships and investment to achieve our goals. As the chairman said, I'm proud to represent California, who I believe has paved the way towards a circular economy for the benefit of both consumers and the environment. Thanks to California's leadership on recycling over the years, we've collected over 491 billion bottles and cans, including the ones that you recycled, Mr. Chairman. 1 billion pounds of carpet, right? Maybe a lot of people are familiar with the cans and bottles, but it's not just that. Carpet, 2.6 billion pounds of e-waste, because of electronics and its disproportionately impactful environmental damage if not disposed of properly. 2.2 billion gallons of used oil and 9.6 million mattresses for recycling. I mean, we're going to take recycling and reuse everywhere we can find it. California is also one of the first states to enact extended producer responsibility legislation with this landmark passage of SB 54 in 2022. This law requires producers to reduce single-use plastic packaging by 25% and make 100% of their packaging either recyclable or compostable by 2032. And reports estimate that the targets in the law would result in 23 million tons less of single-use plastics over the next 10 years. That sounds like a big figure. Let's try to envision what 23 million tons is. You familiar with the Golden Gate Bridge? 23 Golden Gate Bridges is what we're talking about, or 150,000 blue whales. Dr. Johnson, how can Congress best advance extended producer responsibility policies while also protecting states' abilities to act?
Role for states, what we would like to see is harmonization of product labeling, product characteristics, so that because our products flow freely across state borders so that we don't have conflicts of laws and we can capture good economies of scale. To me, those are the two most important things that we need from a federal level.
Debates are happening right now. Congressional lawmakers from both parties are continuing to push for legislation to be passed. But experts say what Republicans and Democrats agree to can drastically impact millions of Americans' finances. This including money from government programs. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the latest breaking news in Congress. Also, every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, do make sure that you click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning the giveaways. According to Yahoo News, Congress is still debating on key issues, such as funding for government programs. These issues can have tangible effects on the lives of millions of Americans. For example, the WIC program provides crucial nutrition assistance to 6.7 million women and children, but its funding shortfall puts its ability to serve those in need at risk. Without any additional funding, states may be forced to make difficult decisions, potentially leaving families who rely on WIC for food essentials like formula and baby food without vital support. Likewise, the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program plays a vital role in helping households afford heating and cooling expenses, especially during extreme weather conditions, with record number of households already behind on their energy bills and energy prices remaining high. Any cuts to the program's funding may exacerbate the challenges faced by vulnerable families. This may leave many struggling to keep their homes adequately heated or cooled. The director of the National Energy Assistance Directors Association has stated energy prices are coming down but remain high. States are reporting that they are cutting back on emergency funds, closing their programs early, and scaling back or not planning to offer cooling assistance. Additionally, the child tax credit expansion holds the potential to provide much-needed financial relief to American families by making a larger portion of the credit refundable. More families could receive financial support to cover essential expenses and support their children's well-being. However, the delay in action on this issue leaves its benefits uncertain for families awaiting assistance. Also, friends, according to Yahoo News, the Federal Reserve's primary objective is to achieve an inflation rate close to 2% before considering cutting interest rates. This target is not only a formal goal supported by written policy, but also a source of growing dissatisfaction among liberals, adding political pressure on Fed Chair Jerome Powell, especially during an intense election year. Some progressives advocate for a higher inflation target, while others suggest adding a second target focused on the labor market. Several Democrats question the origin and significance of the 2% target rate within the central bank. The journey to the 2% inflation target began unexpectedly in 1988 with a casual remark by Don Brash, by then the governor of New Zealand's Reserve Bank. The Federal Reserve under Alan Greenspan debated the idea of inflation targeting throughout the 1990s and early 2000s. Despite resistance, the Fed publicly adopted the 2% target in 2012 during top economist Ben Bernanke's tenure as chair. This critique persists today, with some arguing that the 2% target prioritizes inflation over unemployment. The Fed's adoption of a flexible average inflation targeting framework in 2020 allowed inflation to run slightly hotter for periods, making the 2% target less rigid. However, some Republicans seek to return to the pre-2020 target, while others want to remove employment from the Fed's dual mandate entirely. The Fed plans to review its policy later this year through 2025, potentially making the 2% target a prominent issue. February's employment report on Friday was another strong one, posting a gain of 275,000. Wages are up, and prices have cooled. Workers, including many in white-collar roles, are encountering dwindling job postings, slower hiring, and a budding fear of layoffs. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. Every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. And if you'd like to enter these giveaways, friends, do make sure that you click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning these giveaways. Thank you, and have a wonderful and very blessed week.